Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're diving into the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, and I'll be ranking every single FNAF game on my list, from FNAF 1 to Into the Pit. We're going through it all to see which games are the best and which ones aren't so much. Let's get into it. Starting with FNAF 1. FNAF 1 is definitely S tier for me. It was the very first game I played. The gameplay is fantastic. Even though it's pretty straightforward, you still have to conserve your power and keep all the animatronics out, making it harder to survive the nights. The animatronics are all unique in their own way, making it a little harder to keep them out. There are also many Easter eggs throughout the game, making it even more interesting. This is what started it all, so solid S tier. I think FNAF 2 is a solid A tier. It has twice as many animatronics, making it even more interesting. The animatronics all have really good designs, like the Withers and their unique style, and the toy animatronics as well. The gameplay is a whole different level in this game. Even though the animatronics are interesting, it's really hard to keep them out. Balloon Boy trying to steal your batteries and keeping the puppet's music box going on the monitors makes it 10 times more difficult. Also, having to use the Freddy mask for the animatronics, except for Withered Foxy, makes it stressful as well. This game does have Easter eggs in it too, and gives us information about the missing children incident and giving us more lore, so that's why it's A tier. Good, but stressful. For FNAF 3, this is very controversial, but D tier. Keeping an eye on the monitors and keeping Springtrap out, that's easy, but maybe a little too easy. The animatronics are mid. Phantoms are just annoying. Although it does have some Easter eggs and lore, it's just kind of a boring game. So solid D tier.
What the?
FNAF 4 is S tier. The animatronics are good. The designs is just what I think a nightmare would look like. The gameplay is totally different from the other games, and you rely on your ears more than anything, making it 10 times more scary. The lore is fantastic, and gives us information about what happened before FNAF 1 through 3 take place. You get introduced to new characters like Michael Afton and Crime Child, giving us more lore about the Afton family. It's also a very replayable game as well. So, solid S tier. Scary, and a great storyteller. FNAF 5, or better known as Sister Location, is personally my favorite FNAF game. S tier. Higher than FNAF 1. The gameplay is totally different. You get to interact with the animatronics by fixing them and doing tasks. You get introduced to new characters like Elizabeth Afton, and info about the lore of Circus Baby, and more lore about the Afton family. Also too, has many Easter eggs. Night 4 is stressful though, I will say that. That's why it's my favorite. S tier. Scary, and great storyteller.
Great, now none of us can watch TV. That's my TV! No crap, that's why I'm freaking stealing it.
FNAF 6, or Pizza Simulator, is B tier. It's fun to play. I don't really like the rock stars, and the mediocre melodies are just, well, mediocre. I like Scrap Baby, but not Peanut Head. He's really easy to beat and just annoying. I like El Chip though, he's the GOAT. Life 2 is stressful and adds to the lore, so B tier. Has some lore, but animatronics are not it. Ultimate Custom Night, C tier. They don't have every animatronic, and most of them are just annoying. The game just gets a little boring after a while. It does have a little lore to it though, so I'll give it some credit. Not that fun, but a little lore. C tier. FNAF Help Wanted is S tier. I recommend this game to anyone starting to play FNAF for the first time. It gives FNAF minigames a whole new dimension and makes it 10 times more fun to play. So, solid S tier. FNAF Security Breach, S tier. I like this game. Although it's very different from the other FNAF games, it's really fun to play. The animatronics are okay. My personal favorite is Sundrop. Or Glamrock Freddy.
Gregory, do you see a small vent on the floor? Have you ever heard of Among Us, Gregory? You need to vent. I know it will be hard enough for you to be sus, but I know you can.
Lore is kind of different from the other games as well. It's fun to play and very unique. Solid S tier. FNAF Help Wanted 2 is S tier. Just like the first one, I would recommend this to anyone starting out as a FNAF player. This game is awesome and really fun. S tier for sure. FNAF Security Breach Ruin, not my favorite. F tier. It's just terrible. Everything is scripted, so you know when you're going to be jump scared, and you know what's going to happen next. The only good animatronic is Roxy. That's just because she helps you in the game. The game is just boring and not really replayable. Lastly, FNAF Into the Pit. This is A tier. For being based on a book, it's a great game. The lore is different from the games, but in a good way. The game is somewhat replayable, even though you kind of know what will happen after you play it for the first time. Even so, it's fun to play, so A tier. Fun and somewhat replayable. Hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like this video and subscribe.